I actually don't think you're thinking anything. I think what you're doing right now is actually the absence of thought. And the reason why I feel like that is because Kanye, you're entitled to your opinion. You're entitled to believe whatever you want. But there is fact and real world, real life consequence behind everything that you just said. And while you are making music and being an artist and living the life that you've earned by being a genius, the rest of us in society have to deal with these threats to our lives. We have to deal with the marginalization that has come from the 400 years of slavery that you said for our people was a choice. Frankly, I'm disappointed, I'm appalled, and brother, I am unbelievably hurt by the fact that you have morphed into something, to me, that's not real.
So we need to listen to that and go ahead and heed those words by keeping him very, very far away from Black people and any kind of sense of liberation. Thoughts, Ben?
Kanye West never ceases to amaze at his desire to rile up the country for a little bit more money in his pocket. He makes a White Lives Matter hoodie or a sweatshirt specifically just so he could sell it to racist white people. This is so disgusting. And as you alluded to, Adrian, mental health issues should be taken seriously, but that does not excuse somebody's public behavior when they are influencing the national dialogue, when they are ginning up further racism or empowering racists. It is not okay, and it needs to be treated as seriously as somebody, whether they have diagnosed mental health issues or not. You still don't get to go in the public square and say such irresponsible things, do such irresponsible things. But he has always been somebody who only cares for himself, for generating press, and to do this is so insane. To fundamentally misunderstand what Black Lives Matter means and what it stands for is so disgusting. Whether you're a Black person, a white person, or a person of any race, a human being should understand that when you're creating a slogan to finally convince the public, something they shouldn't even need to be convinced of, that a marginalized group that is being brutalized, that is being prejudiced against, needs to be treated equally as the groups that are not being treated that way. That's why you mentioned that phrase. It's like my comedian friend Steve Hofstetter says to those who criticize the phrase Black Lives Matter, and they say, well, that does, but all lives matter or white lives matter too. That's so stupid. That's like going to an AIDS fundraiser and saying, well, cancer matters too. That's not the point. You are currently talking about one group that needs a little bit of support at this time, and it doesn't mean that you could have this whataboutism for other groups, let alone a group that doesn't need slogans or t-shirts. So it's just frustrating in every way.
Absolutely, and it's just disturbing. It's absolutely disgusting. Again, the ADL is listed as a hate speech, a hate slogan, and that's absolutely accurate. And I hope that Kanye loses any kind of sponsorship deals. Gap is probably pretty lucky that it got out now early, because again, this is uplifting white supremacy. You are what, joining the Aryan Nation with this nonsense, Kanye? Is that what's going on? Because that's what it seems is going on. And so if people continue to uplift Yeezy, his brand, as far as I'm concerned, you're uplifting a hate group and you're uplifting someone who is working actively against the liberation of Black people, and that's not my speed.
What a self-hating person he is. Not only does he want so badly to be white, he wants to be a racist white person and help keep Black people down. It's just mind-boggling. It's disgusting. Thank God Kim Kardashian got out while she could.
Yeah, for real.